Hello, this is Tom Jessup with Guaranteed Rate. Thanks for tuning in. This is an instructional video on how to complete an online loan application, and I wanted to take you through the steps here. So first off, you're going to come to a page like this. You can either type in www.rate.com/Tom Jessup and you'll come to this page. Or if you get an email from me in my signature line, you'll see an Apply Now button like this, and you'll just click it and come right to this page. And to get started, you're just going to click this green Apply Now button, and you'll get here. And so next, you're going to select Prequalification right there. And I'm just going to fill in some basic information just for the sake of doing this for you, so you get an idea of how to complete it. So first off, purchase price $500,000. I have a down payment of $100,000. I'm going to be buying in California. Great credit. And I'm just going to type in some basic information here just to create the account and get started. Save and continue. When you do that, I'm going to get an alert through my email saying that someone has applied, and there it is, just came through right there. So I'm going to delete that for now. So here it is. I'm going to just make up some information here. Obviously, I would want you to put in all the most accurate information that you can. It's asking for a co-borrower. This could be your spouse. It could be someone that maybe will be applying with you on the loan. So you could click yes. In my case, I'm just going to say no. Have you or co-borrower served in the U.S. military? If so, you'd click that button. I'm going to say that I am a first-time home buyer, and most important to me is the lowest interest rate. Save and continue. Now here, I'm just going to make some things up. It's asking where I currently live. They're going to ask for a 2-year history. So if you've lived at your current location, current address for less than 2 years, you're going to want to complete the first part of where you currently live, and then down here where it says how long have you lived here. If it's been less than 2 years, they'll ask for your previous address. So just have on hand the complete information for at least a full 2 years. I'm going to say that I currently rent, and I've been there for 2 years exactly, and I'm paying $2,500 a month. Let's say. Save and continue. Do I have a signed purchase contract at this point? No, I don't. Where am I looking to buy? I'm going to say San Clemente. What type of home? It's going to be a single family home or residence. And it will be my primary, meaning this is where I'm going to live most of the time. And I'm going to keep it 5-10 years. My goal. My primary source of down payment, this is where you would select one of these options. In this case, I have a relative. He's awesome. He owes me a bunch of money. And I'm just going to call it a gift of funds from a relative. So that's my primary source of down payment. Will your mortgage payment include escrows? Yes, that means I'd like to pay my taxes and insurance monthly with my mortgage payment. Would you like me to connect you with one of the top real estate agents in your area? Probably, but I'm going to say no just for now and continue. And next is asking about our income. So here's a list of different types of income that you may be receiving. I'm going to say that I'm a W-2 salary wage earner. And I'm going to list out my company name here, my job title. This is my current employer. And I've been working in this industry for about 10 years. When did I start this job? I started January 2015. Now, what they're going to ask for a full 2 years. If you put in less than 2 years here, then when you save and continue, it'll ask for your previous employment information. So make sure you have a full year history to provide at this time. And you'll enter the information of the business, your employer. It could either be a local company or you can put your corporate address. Now here, they're asking for your base salary, and this is an annual amount, and it'll break it up for you monthly, but we want your gross amount. This is before taxes and any deductions. So I'm going to say I earn $85,000. At the end of the year, I get a $10,000 bonus, and that looks about right. Do I have any additional income? If you do, you click yes, and if you don't, you click no. And keep in mind, when you enter any information about your income, we do need proof that you are receiving it through a pay stub, W-2s, tax returns, and things like that. If you're babysitting on the side and collecting cash, you may or may not be reporting that on tax returns, so we might not be able to prove that income. So just keep that in mind. Save and continue. Next, it's asking about our assets, what we have saved up, or other assets in mutual funds or money market accounts. Maybe we have retirement funds. This is where you want to list all of those assets that you have. So I'm just going to say I have a checking account with Chase. I have about $10,000 in it. Do you have additional assets? If you do, click yes and continue, and you can list this in the next section. For now, I'm going to say no. Here, the government requires us to ask these questions on the loan application. What is your race? What is your ethnicity? What is your gender? You just fill this information out. If you do not want to furnish this information, just click I do not want to furnish this information. Save and continue. And then here are some declaration questions that go along with the application. Are there any outstanding judgments against you? No. Bankruptcy in the last 7 years? No. Foreclosures in the last 7 years? No. Are you party to a lawsuit? No. No. Are you delinquent on any loans? Do you have to pay alimony, child support? You want to answer all these honestly so that I can help you plan accordingly on your going forward with your loan application. We need all the accurate information. And no, I have not owned any property in the last 3 years. Save and continue. You'll then come to a screen like this. Does everything look right? Just kind of a recap of what you've put in so far. Go over it. If you've missed something, just add a location. If you've only lived there, for instance, 1 year, you can edit, remove. This is the section to do all that if you need to make any changes. If everything looks okay, then you're going to say looks good to me and continue. This is where they verify your social security number. I'm not going to put my actual number in here, but this is where you would do it, and you can get a free credit report and no obligation, but it allows you to plan accordingly, having a fresh credit report. You're also creating an account, so when we send any disclosures to you in the future where you need to DocuSign, you can just log back into your account here with your username and password and DocuSign those and retrieve them, keep them for your own records, etc. Now, I don't know what it's going to do. I didn't put a right social security number in here. Since I did not give a correct social security number, it's not going to run an accurate credit report for me. So it'll probably just come to this page. Thank you for submitting. If you did run your credit report, you'll obviously get your own report that you can retrieve there, and I will get a copy of it as well. And it might even give you rates to select or programs that you might be interested in. And it'll also run what's called a desktop underwriter, the automated underwriting system that we have in place. It may even give you an approval right on the site. So it should be easy as that. I hope you found this informative. Please reach out with any questions. Have a great day.